Massey's Tech Advice channel here. I just want to quickly talk about one of the best laptops, bang for the buck laptops here you can get from Apple is a refurbished laptop. Some of these 2015 mid 2015 inch laptops are really awesome. So just a basic breakdown of the specs. So you have a Core i7, 16 gigs RAM, you got the Iris Pro graphics, and a 256 gigs of flash storage. So one of the reasons why I personally love this laptop here is the keyboard here. So I know many university students are going to be typing lots of essays, writing, everything's literally online nowadays now, so you really need a good keyboard that you can enjoy and have fun with. And I personally love this keyboard here that we have here. It's not mushy, it doesn't have a short throw, so it's a lot of fun to type with, and your fingers don't really get tired from typing hours and hours. In my experience, I've typed on this for hours and I haven't really gotten really tired from it, and it helps when you have that 15 inches to really work with and give you a nice wrist rest as well, compared to other 13-inch laptops where they really cram in the keyboard, and after an hour or so you're really getting your fingers really start to ache, and it is not fun at all. So one of the main reasons why I love this keyboard is this laptop is because of this keyboard. Another reason why is just the screen. The screen, it is a Retina display. I know there's 4K screens on most laptops, but I just seem to just enjoy this Retina display. Just the color accuracy and the fact that it doesn't hurt your eyes that much compared to other computers, The brightness is really good, so it goes up really high and it goes down really low when you do need it. When you're at nighttime and you're studying, when you have the lights off, you don't want to have the brightness so high that it can hurt your eyes. That's the second reason why I really enjoy this laptop. And the third reason is just the fact that how well it holds up in 2020. If we look at the ports here, so we have two Thunderbolt 2s, USB 3.0, and we also have another HDMI here as well, and another USB and an SD card reader. These are such good ports that a lot of people have issues with nowadays, because we're all having to hold dongles nowadays and just carrying them, and it's just such a pain in the butt. I can experience that. I do have another Dell that has Thunderbolt ports, and it's really frustrating that I can't find Thunderbolt devices that I have for most university students, because most places most universities don't have Thunderbolt Thunderbolt ports on their laptops or anything, or any of those big PCs. So it's really handy to have these USB ports with you that you can seamlessly switch around it. A second topic I want to talk about is the performance. So if you're kind of like an average user, so when you're talking about just browsing YouTube, Microsoft Word, Excel, working with those programs, this laptop will easily handle this. Even the 13-inch one will this handle as well, but this is a quad core, so it's a bit more powerful. They will still handle it. This can even handle a little bit of video editing if you really want to do that. Same with the Photoshop. You can really handle Photoshop quite well, especially with that the color accuracy of the display here. So it's an overall really good laptop that you kind of just mess around with anything. So it's a good range for kind of like basic people who just kind of want to have a good laptop, good build quality. These laptops, these MacBooks have been anything from 2012 to 2015 have been really good in terms of build quality and reliability as well. So if you don't find a 2015, I could always recommend a 2014, 2013, and then 2020 and a 2012 version of the 15-inch or the 13-inch to buy. In terms of reliability, they're really good. That the 2011s have been really bad, so stay away from any 2011 MacBook. They do overheat. Their graphics card does it does essentially break the graphic card, because it does overheat, and it essentially just messes up the whole laptop. So avoid 2011s, this 2015, and if you want to go for the 2016s and you have a little more budget room to buy for, go for it. But to be in mind that you are losing the USB ports and the really nice keyboard. And another topic I want to touch on is that Apple has always been good for their touchpads. The touchpads are amazing. Now they're really starting to Windows laptops are starting to kind of reach to that level, but this touchpad on a 15-inch is amazing. You can really get a lot of work done with it. So I really enjoyed this touchpad. Final touch on is how much I got this for. I picked this up for about 800 Canadian dollars, which is actually quite cheap, which was a really good deal I got. So there are older MacBooks that are, starting to feel its age. People want to upgrade. So it's a really good pickup if you want to go for it, It's really good value, if you're a student, you don't want to go up front, pay for so much money for a new laptop, but you saw, and you want a really good, like in terms of build quality, you want to have something that'll last a long time. This will be go for it. And especially if you're a Mac user, if you're a Mac user and you really want to get into the Apple ecosystem, a used MacBook is always the best way to go. So those are kind of my thoughts on this 2015 MacBook Pro. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do like it, please do like it and subscribe and share. Hope I can give you guys some more reviews on other products that I do receive from time to time. So hope you guys like it, and comment down below if you guys want to have any other ideas for me to talk about. So hope you guys enjoy.